Welcome to the video. Today we are going to solve another Math Olympiad problem. So the question says we have to write 1 once, 2 twice, 3 thrice and so on up to 9, then 10 times, 11 times and so on. And we have to find what will be the 25th digit. So here we will use the systematic method. So as I first explained, in terms of P, we need to first understand the problem. So we have to write this in as 1, 2 times 2, then 3 times 3, then 4 times 4 and so on, and we have to find. So this will be the 10th digit, this is the 6th digit, this is the 3rd digit, and then we have to find the 25th digit. Okay, so linking of concept. So what here we are talking about is structured pattern recognition. So why structured pattern recognition is an important concept is because it builds your thinking process to address large quantities and try to find an easier way to approach it. But there are certain things that we have to identify here. One is breakpoint. So where do we see a breakpoint here? So if you see here, it's all a single digit 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and it will go on 9, 9, 9, 9 up to 9 times. Then the things will change to 10. 10 is 10 times we have to write, but then 10 is not a single digit anymore. It will turn into two digits. So and after that, it's all 2 digits all the way. So we have to, by this, we have to also make sure that those breakpoints are accounted for. The second is we have to start thinking in n. So instead of thinking in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then progressing, we have to start thinking in terms of n or k, some kind of a variable that you can vary. And so this n and k, basically once you have or once you develop a formula with n and k, you can solve not only to 25th digit, but you can solve even longer. You can go anywhere. You can easily solve 25th as easily as you're going to solve, let's say, 100 digit or 10th digit. So it is going to apply to all of it. But then there are a lot of times there are this issue of off by 1 errors. So this also comes up. So we try to avoid these off by 1 errors. So let's get into it. Now we have linked the concepts. Assumptions wise, as I said, that we have to look at the breakpoints and make sure that there is no off by 1 errors and everything. Now then the next step is solving it step by step. So if you look at the single digits, so how many single digits will be there until we finish the 9? So if you see here, 1 is coming 1 times, 2 is coming 2 times. So 2 will end at number 3 after it is done 2 times. Then 3 will end at number 6 after we have counted 3. So this is progressing like a arithmetic series. So we know that arithmetic series has a formula, sigma k, when k goes from 1 to, let's say here it is 9. So we have a n is equal to 9. So we say n into n plus 1 by 2. So this will come out to be 9 into 10 by 2. So that is 45. So that means 45th term will end in 9. So 45th term will be 9. Then the 46th, from 46 onwards, we'll have to start with 10. So in total, we have 45 single digit numbers. Now let's move on to the double digit numbers. So let me erase this. And so it will be 10, 10, 10, then 11, 11, 11, all the way. And we have to find the 25th digit. So this is the 46th digit. Okay. So now let's say the thing is that this two-digit numbers will be from 10 to 99. If we think about this, that what is generally if we do an arithmetic sum based on 99, so sigma k, when k goes from let's say first let's do a 1 to 99 as a brief example. It will go 99 into 100 and into n plus 1 by 2. So 99 into 50. So this is almost like close to 5,000. Correct? So we do not have to go this far. That means our numbers are contained within the two digits. So we do not have to go 3 digits, because after 99 is going to be 3 digits. So we have to, that's another breakpoint that we have to keep in mind. So that means essentially we have our answer somewhere in the 2 digits itself. Okay. So we don't have to think very different, but what we are doing here is all the tens will go similarly, 11 will go similarly, but the only thing is each of those numbers will have 2 digits. So we have to multiply this number of digits, that the numbers that they will give, into 2 to find the number of digits. So what I mean is sigma of k, when k starts from 10 to, let's say, some value of n which we don't know, which we have to find, but it will have 2 digits. So we have to get 2. This whole sum should be less than or equal to 2025. Okay, so that either if this plus the 45, actually the one that we got earlier in the single digit number, plus all the double digit numbers from 10 onwards until some value, some point of at n, but multiplied by 2, which is because it is 2 digit number, and this one actually was single digit. This has to either be equal to 2025 or less than 2025. Let's calculate this. So this is 45 plus 2 times. So the formula here is n minus 9, which is the total number of terms in this, because 9 is something which or n minus 10 plus 1. So n minus 10 plus 1. So this is the total number of terms that will be in this. And then you have to sum the first term and then the last term and divide whole thing by 2. So this is the summation of any arithmetic series. So when this starts from 1, then this becomes 1. So it becomes n minus 1 plus 1. So this becomes n into n plus 1 by 2. But here it is based on the first term and then the first term and the last term and then the total number of terms. So this is how it will be. And this has to be less than or equal to 2025. So 45 plus this 2 will get cancelled. Here it is n minus 9, this is n plus 10. So this is n minus 9 into n plus 10. Let's maybe we sum it up. So n square, I mean here if I n minus 9 times n plus 10, so this will be n square plus n minus 9n plus 10n will become n minus 90. Should be less than or equal to 2025. So this is n square plus n less than or equal to, if we take all these things on the to the right, which becomes 2025 plus 90 minus 45. So this will give us 45. Okay. Okay, one more thing here is 2025 is actually a square of 45. So this one is 45 square. So do you see some similarity here? So it looks like n square plus n less than or equal to 45 square plus 45, which gives us that n is itself 45, right? So when n is 45, that means that we write the nth term will end on 2025, and the number n, which is the 45, when you write it n times, it will end on 2025th term. So 2025th digit is going to be the last digit here, 5. So that is our answer. Hope you like this video.